I always come back, and so should you moron.
Good evening. My name is Nigeria Chambers. I'm from Big Gold Belt Media. Olivia, it's a pleasure to talk to you today
Hi,
as
how
we
are
are.
you?
I'm well. I'm well. I'm having a great day. It's a complete pleasure to talk to you. And I'm honestly surprised you even had time for interviews today. I mean, you've been booked and busy, but we're obviously here to talk about Chucky season 3 as we are just about at the finish line for this season. I've seen it all, so we'll definitely talk about it all. But also I want to congratulate you as well for the Spiderwick Chronicles, which also dropped one of Roku's biggest premieres. And of course, you're dueling it up with both. I seen you at WonderCon. Very busy weekend for you there. Just on that note, how's it all been for you?
It's been so much fun. It's the best. I mean, I think that my favorite part, one of my favorite parts about doing what I do is, getting to see the outcome of it and getting to do all the press and getting to talk to everybody about the thing that you made. And it's kind of like a proud mom moment when a show comes out and people love it and you get to watch people love your character and kind of validate what you did and put so much time and effort into. It's the coolest and I love watching it and getting to do it for Chucky and Spiderwick at the same time. My two babies. It's been so much fun. Yeah. Thank
I love
you.
the I love the Chucky family, man. And I said it to your castmates yesterday, your family, as I like to call them, is that since the beginning of this, you all have been so readily available. You know, you didn't like take this very, very popular, almost sacred IP, got it launched and disappeared. Like you all are available everywhere, from the virtual junkets to the Comic Cons, wherever it's at, wherever there's Chucky, the entire cast shows up. And I will say, as the fan, as a fan, we greatly, greatly appreciate that. But I want to get into the characters here. So when it comes to Lexi and when it comes to Calliope, there's two different approaches with this. Lexi comes in as a character into a very, as I said, sacred IP. You know, one of those ones where we're very vocal. If we don't like something or if we don't want something to touch, we're like, oh, don't, we don't need no more Chucky.
Yeah.
They're good. So you come in with that at stake, and then Calliope comes into a very popular novel as a new character. When you talk
Yeah.
about the two approaches for each, which one has been more challenging for you, and just what has been those dual processes for you?
Yeah. I mean, coming into two franchises that were already so huge was definitely intimidating. I think especially for everybody else already had fleshed out characters from the books and the movies. So kind of coming in, having to build her from the ground up and, figure out exactly who she is and make her feel not forced into the franchise and make her, feel organic and like she belongs there. It was so much fun. And I think that show is just so magical and means so much to me. And it just was the best filming experience. And it was very similar with Chucky. Actually, Lexi and Calliope are more similar than you would think.
I
The
was hoping you
difference
go
is
here.
no, yeah, I mean, like the difference is that one is that Lexi's trying to kill the villain and Calliope is the villain. Um, was just so much fun to play. I love playing evil, and I think that it's so much. And get it after playing Lexi for so long, who's so nice and not nice. Well, she was kind of evil in season 1 too. But playing the nice girl and getting to play the evil girl was so cool. But they're it's very similar in the way that we both kind of hate them at the beginning, and they have a really nice arc over the season.
Yeah.
Especially with Spiderwick. I mean, we hate Calliope. We want her gone. She's trying to manipulate the Grace twins, and then by the end of the season, we end up kind of liking her in a way,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird. Same with Lexi. So they're both similar and both equally amazing to play, and I love them both.
Meanwhile, somebody on YouTube right now is thankful for you validating their theories about how they may be connected.
No, they are. Like we need to have like a Chucky X Spiderwick universe and they come together and I'll play like twins on camera and it'll be like two of me. I've always wanted to do that. That'd be
If
so cool.
anybody can do it, it's absolutely you. Chucky season 3, this is without a doubt the biggest and best season thus far. The last two episodes are insane. I have you quoted as being your two favorites of the entire series. Now, from your entire time on the series, the one thing I love about the cast is that you all are very, very open and transparent about your feelings when you see something in the script and you're just like, oh, wow, yeah, we're going there. And continuously, over and over and over, they continue to just push this barrier of what we get in this series and damn near on television at that rate. But episode 7, especially, is a blood bath. I want to know, of all the things you've been through this entire series, episode 7, when you saw that in the script, what was your reaction? Were you excited? Were you nervous? Were you reserved? What were you kind of thinking when you saw about the seance and the bloodbath that was going to occur?
I was so excited. It was so good. I got the honor of being covered in blood in season 2. And that was so much fun. And it was so cool. And I got the coolest pictures. So getting to do it again was so good. Now also getting to do it with the rest of the cast where everybody was covered in blood. It was just the coolest few days on set and the most fun experience and a great bonding experience for all of us. Going through this one similar thing on getting drenched in this wet, cold, sticky, disgusting blood. But we had the best time with it. We had the best
Yeah.
time, and it turned out to be one of my favorite scenes in the whole show. It's so iconic and it's so crazy, and I could not be more happy with how it turned out. So I will be covered in blood anytime. Whoever wants to cover me in blood, do it. I love being covered in blood. It's so much fun.
Let's get this last question in. Lexi and Grant's relationship has totally been the theme that everybody has had their eyes on all season. Can you talk about working with Jackson and really grabbing the hearts of the viewers this entire season?
Yeah, I love Jackson so much. He's the best. And I remember I did my like chemistry read for grants, and I met with a few different ones, and there was something about Jackson that just clicked, and we had such a easy chemistry, and he's just the sweetest soul, and we had the best time working together. And I mean, especially with Grexy, as the kids are calling them these days. With Grexy, we had the best time kind of formulating the relationship and running lines and figuring out how to just really tug on the heartstrings of the viewers. And I mean, I love them so much, so I'm hoping that everybody else loves them just as much as I do. And I think that they're just such a sweet relationship. It's also the first time that Lexi is really meeting somebody who has gone through similar things as she has, and she feels kind of seen and heard. And when she went into this relationship, she was like, I am not falling for him, like closed off, like we are not doing this again. And for the first time, she kind of feels like she's really seen by this boy. And I think it takes her by surprise just as much as it took any of the viewers by surprise. So yeah, you just have to see what happens with them in the last 2 episodes. The last 2 episodes are the best for them. Like you guys just wait.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Alyvia, thank you so much for your time. Although we don't have an official announcement for season 4, fingers crossed for it. And when we get there, hopefully we get a chance to talk again. But thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Absolutely. Take care.